Hello! It's been a while, hasn't it? I said I was going to try and get up to the plot and start pumping out videos. Well, I haven't got around to doing that. Coming off the back of quite a bad cold. It's a glorious day out there. I should be out throwing myself around up at the plot, but I'm not. I'm just in the kitchen at the moment. Can you hear that banging in the background? I can. It's my neighbour doing something, so obviously, hopefully that won't put you off the incredible content that's going to come through on this particular video. Anyway, it's just a little update of what's been going on here on the kitchen surface, which doubles up as a little greenhouse. Sorry, the cat. The cat is just here. Let me just. There you go. Anyway. Okay, now get that down. So yeah, update here in the kitchen. It's time to plant out, get my, bugger off. To get the Sturon Onion sets started. Alright, let's do that. A bag of sexy Sturon Onion sets. 2 trays with 15 cells in each, so a total of 30 cells, topped up with multi-purpose compost. I've got way more onions than I need, but I do have more of these trays in the garden shed, so I will be filling up more of these trays with the excess onions. Anyway, less waffling, let's show you how I do it. It couldn't be easier getting these bad boys started. There we go. You have a blunt end. You might even be able to see some of the small roots. Is that in focus? And then you have a pointy end. That's the top, that's the actual shoot. Perfect example here, just to show you. This one is already starting to sprout. He's ready to go. He's in the starting blocks. So if you have one that's already starting to sprout like this, that's the top, that's the bottom, there. Right, it's very technical, this whole process. Poke a hole, place your set into the compost, sort of like shoulder height maybe, and repeat the process with the rest. And that's it. It's as simple as that. Right, I'll get on with the rest of the trays and come back to you. So there we have it, 30 Sturon Onion sets planted. This one here, like I showed you, was starting to sprout, as is that one there. Now it'll take a couple of weeks for these to firmly establish and start to sprout like these two. When they do, you may find that some of these little sets start to rise up out of their little cells. That's the roots pushing down into the actual compost, looking for a bit of depth. There's no depth for it at the moment, so the onion set may start to rise out of its little cell. Don't worry about that, they'll be perfectly fine, and when we come to plant them out, it won't affect them at all. In the last video, I showed you the types of potatoes I was growing this year. These are the rockets. As you can see, they're all starting to chit quite nicely. That's what we're after. And here, what's that other variety that Dave gave me? So they are doing pretty well. And then a couple of videos ago on Woody's channel, Cumbrian Homestead, he got his sweet peas chitting in a glass jar. And I figured, bloody hell, I need to get mine going. So thanks for reminding me, Woody. Go and check out his channel. As you can see, I've had them soaking in water. I drained it off this morning, and some of them are starting to chit. So they are ready to be planted as well. Now every year, we like to try something new, don't we? I normally go with a new vegetable. But this year, I'm going with these bad boys. Coleus. Harmonious Coleus. They always come into the garden centre, they always look great. I've never grown them before. It says on the back here, greenhouse perennials, sow all year, sow all year. Can't be a bad thing. Bright colourful foliage plant, good as house plant. On the back, gives you instructions. That's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to follow those and hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll get some of those. Yes! I'm also going to get these bad boys going pretty soon. The Atlantic Giant Pumpkins. Grew them last year. Got myself a 49 kilo pumpkin, which I was really impressed with for my first attempt. Now, I'm looking at the back of the packet here and it says, sow them towards the end of March. Well, we're at the start of March now. And it felt like I got these plants out a little too late last year. So I'm going to start chitting these earlier this year. The old plastic lid, plastic container with a bit of tissue in the bottom. Get the seeds chitting for a couple of weeks and then plant them up. Anyhow, I'll do a separate video on that process. But yep, these are going to get started probably today or tomorrow. Okay, just before I go, I want to do 3 little shout outs. I might do more of this season if I remember. First of all, my home dog, William Coleman. If you've not checked out this guy's channel, please do so. He's almost at 1,000 subscribers. I know he'd really appreciate it if you went over to his channel, checked out his content. If you're into gardening, you'll be into his channel. Let's try and give him that final push to hit the 1,000 mark. He's currently in a microgreens phase at the moment. He's loving his microgreens. Lives in Canada. Supports Leicester City. But yeah, seriously, go over to his channel, check it out. If you like it, hit subscribe. And if you do hit subscribe, just let him know that Adam from Allotment gave him this shout out. Alright, my second little shout out goes to Stu from Petals on Paving Slabs. If you haven't checked his channel out, please do so. This is specifically aimed at one of his videos that he's done recently, which I really enjoyed. And that was 3 easy ways to propagate a spider plant. Let's just hit play. There we go. Don't know if you'll be able to hear it, but go over to his channel, Petals on Paving Slabs, check it out, and give him a thumbs up or subscribe if you like what he's about. Spiderettes, there you go. And finally, Maximus Iron Thumper. This guy hasn't got a gardening channel. It's kind of like living off-grid. He sold up everything, moved out to the countryside, built himself a little house, got the land, and I find his channel really interesting. So let me just read you his little about page. I've worked as a blacksmith and restorer for many years. I live off-grid on a few acres of merry old England. A while ago I built a workshop at home and moved my business here. My costs are now low enough for me to spend most of my time doing interesting things, not just for money. I make and fix things every day. I now video the processes, so hopefully others can be inspired to do similar. So if you're into living off-grid, which I've always wanted to do, but I'm getting a bit long in the tooth and don't have the money to do so, this is your channel. You'll like this guy. He's really good. And if there is anybody out there that wants to live off-grid with me, get in touch. Anyway, so there you go. Check out those 3 channels. Okay, that's it for this video. Hopefully it entertained you a little bit, maybe, who knows, I don't know. Right, what do I normally say around about now? Thanks for watching. If you have, remember to hit that like button, share, subscribe. Most importantly, please do comment down below. And until the next exciting video, bye for now.